I think what it really means to represent girls in this type of sport is to just break barriers for other girls, just to know that, they're not alone in something like this. And if you're interested in a sport that's primarily male or just very dominant in the male field, that they don't have to feel like they can't because it's not known of. I like the idea of the fact that, some girls look up to me and think that it's great that I've opened doors for them to be able to do stuff like this. And really, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to show girls that anyone can do it. As long as you have the skill set and the mindset, you can do anything you want. Oh, it means the world. My Coach Steph, he was in the NFL, he played college football, and my other coaches, they all come from a very high background of college football. And I'm going to college soon for soccer, and knowing that they trust me to come out here and represent my school, it really is just an honor to know that I can do that for my school and just be represented. It really is like a dream of mine. Probably, the looks, the side looks, being doubted that you can't do things, and always the little, the side remarks, the chirps from everyone. But if anything, it really fuels me to do better and to prove them wrong. And knowing that, people are obviously you're gonna get haters in the world. You just have to know that if you get haters, you need to be fueled by them and not discouraged by them. I think the biggest struggle is definitely mental health. A lot of athletes' mental health are very overlooked. A lot of people think because, you're an athlete, you get all these opportunities, that all of their happiness is suddenly solved. And I really think that people really should look out more for signs and help out these athletes. And especially in the male field, they don't want to, reach out for help because they think it makes them weak. And I think that's why it's good to get women into this type of field, so that they can know that it's okay to feel the way you feel, and so it's okay to talk about it. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you stronger. I think it's a mix of both. I think it's really good for publicity, and if you're a high school athlete and you're looking to get scholarships by colleges, NIL can really help. But I also think there's a downside to that, because high school, their mental, they're not mature enough for NIL, and I feel like if they were to get NIL money or sponsored by NIL, it could really easily go to their head, and they don't know. I feel like they should really start working for that when they're older, so the maturity mindset can really reach that when they get there. And I think NIL is best set for college, because you have to transition from college to professional if that's what you want to do, and in high school you need to transition from high school to college, and I think throwing NIL in there really could just offset the transition. I think the mindset of the team is just get better every day, take one day at a time, one practice at a time, one game at a time, focus on the now rather than the future. Well, I think we can you can improve anyway. I think we'll be good. We have a new coaching staff, we have new players, and I think this will be good for us. It's a clean slate. It was a challenge, but it's been good. It's been really good. They're amazing. They've really shown us what it's like to have a coaching staff that truly cares about everything we do and what we do as a team. And they're very team oriented, and that's what I love. A fifth sport. I've always wanted to try rugby. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's pretty close, but I've always seen videos of women's rugby, and it seems so cool. So I've always wanted to try that out. And I also play volleyball as well. So I also play club soccer too. So I played 3 sports in one season, and then I go to high school soccer and then flag football in the spring.